Welcome to Renaissance Live. I'm Carla Cullen. With us, you get the inside scoop on everything that's happening in the Renaissance today. Today, we have a very special guest. Savonarola will be joining us to talk to us about the controversy between him and the church. But first, a message from our sponsors.
Brand new offer. An offer you don't want to miss.
You will never have to worry about your fate again. Heaven or hell, you may ask yourself? Not anymore.
If you pay the church, the Pope himself will sign a certificate for you, telling that you are ridden of all sins and therefore will have a free passage to heaven.
God appreciates your money. You'll see him in heaven.
Oh, wow.
The stairway to heaven.
Wow. I've never felt so amazing.
I think I beg it here. I'm so glad I paid the Pope to sign my certificate to rid me of all sins.
Or else I would have ended up in hell.
I'm almost at the top. God! Welcome to heaven. In heaven, it's always a fun.
Get the Pope to sign your certificate. It's the devil. I damn you all to hell. You are no longer part of heaven.
Hello, welcome back to Renaissance Live. I'm Carla Cullen, here today with Savonarola. Welcome, Savonarola.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you. I kind of am. Okay, so, Savonarola, there's some buzz going around Florence because of your contradiction of not only the Pope Alexander V, but the Church itself. What are your thoughts on this?
Yes, Carlyle. I understand that my opinion is not exactly appreciated by the religious community, but I believe that the church has forgotten the training of Christianity. The church is not about vanity. It is about the appreciation of God.
Yes, that's very interesting. I share some strong opinions as well about the church, but my father is a great supporter of the church, so I should not share my opinions. Now, I understand that you are very conservative and you are not scared to stand up for what you believe in, such as the bonfire of vanities. What were your thoughts on the issues over the obsession of vanities in Florence?
I was astonished when I would see this artist painting pictures of Lady Madonna in the nude. She was not a female, but Jesus herself. She was an honorable Christian lady, mother of Jesus, who was willing to sacrifice for God. The vanities that people indulge in distract them from the true focus of Christianity. People expected to focus on God when there is so much makeup and famous artwork around. Vanities are not needed and will never be necessary to life. I personally think that during the Middle Ages, people were much more focused on God, and that is the way it should still be.
Oh, that is very interesting. So tell me about your background and why you decided to become a monk.
Well, I was always eager to learn when I was a child, and as I grew older, I began to study philosophy and medicine. I became overtaken by how complex and miraculous life really was. I did not want the responsibility of being a doctor because it felt as if I were trying to play God. I then decided to take some time off and think about what I wanted to do with my life. So I ran away from home. What One day, I discovered that I would like to help people spiritually, and therefore went into a Dominican convent and became a friar and monk.
Cool. What were your prominent parents feeling of your decision to join the church?
At first, my parents were not happy with my decision because I was supposed to carry on the family's wealth. Later, they realized it was a calling from God. But then, as I became more and more involved, wanting reformation in the church because of what I saw and heard, they did not want anything to do with me.
What reformations are you speaking of?
Mr. Florence of sexual immorality, prostitution, gambling, blasphemy, drunkenness, and other common sins. There is no need for this, yet people entertain themselves by committing common sins and then attending church on Sundays.
What do you think your positive influences on Florence's society are?
I encourage science, arts, and education as long as it follows the Bible's teachings. I also started a type of welfare system for the poor and sick. There is so much wealth in Florence, yet there are people dying, sickness and starvation every day.
Why do you think the Pope was threatened by you, and what do you think he might do to stop you?
Well, to tell you the truth, I think it was because of my preaching and interpretations making him look like he was evil. If things come to the worst, he may sentence me to death, or he may decide to torture or excommunicate me from the church. If I am condemned to death, then I know that I am dying for a cause worth fighting for, and I will go to heaven.
You seem to be protesting the corruption in the church. Would you like to break away from this and return to a religion of stricter Christian ideas?
I will not stand by and watch deception and evilness. I have considered branching off to return to more pure values.
Thank you so much for attending our talk show. I appreciate your points of view on the Catholic Church. Good luck in your endeavors to ameliorate the situation at hand.
Grazie. It was wonderful to talk to you.
Thank you. Up next, Leonardo da Vinci. Beautiful paintings for the people of Florence, or sins from hell.
As if I were trying to play. Okay, I'll just step back.
2 minutes
As I grew older,
What a handsome looking guy. So in this tribe, remember there's 4 males, right? There's one missing, one male. These are the 2 females that are missing.
Prostitution, gambling, blasphemy.
Oh, wow. So, what do you think of your positive influences on today's Florence society are? That makes no sense at all.
I wanted to rid Florence of sexual
Do you think he might do to stop you? Sorry, guys. Why do you think the Pope was threatened by you, and what do you think I might do to stop? This is great. Oh. Are you filming?
The true meaning of Christianity. The church is not about vanity. It is